Hi everyone, I am S. Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. My topic is Cyber Law Unit 3, Data Protection and Privacy Laws. It is overview of data protection laws. Okay, what is data protection? Until 2023, India did not have a standard law or a framework to govern data protection. The Information Technology Act 2000, IT Act and rules notified the rounder, the formed basis around which the data protection framework revolved. This included the information technology, the reasonable security practices and procedures and sensitive personal data or information rules 2011 privacy rules. The next is the data protection. In 2017, a constitutional bench of 9 judges of the Supreme Court of India in Justice Case Patuswamy, the Union of India Right Protection number 494 by 2012, the unhurled up to privacy is a fundamental right. So, which is entrenched in Article 21, the Constitutions of India. This lead to the process of formulations of a compensation and data protection framework for India. After releasing different draft version of data protection, the legislation and considering the recommendations from different stakeholders. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, the Government of India released the draft of the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill in the 2022. The next is the core principle, the gold standard, the universal pillars of modern data laws. It is the GDPR and DP Act LGPD. Okay. The version of the DPDP bill, which was eventually passed by both houses of the Indian Parliament, marked a few significant changes to the original draft of the DPDP bill. On August 11, 2023, the Government of India published that version as the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 DPDP Act, which will form the personal data protection and regulatory regime in India. The DPDP Act introduces several compliances with respect to the collection, process, storage, and transfer of the digital personal data. However, further action on behalf of the government are required to make the DPDP Act effective, including notifying the section of the DPDP Act. The next is the clarify the current privacy, the remain in contained within the IT Act and the privacy rules, while the Government of India has released a draft of the rules under the DPDP Act. The provisions of the Act itself have not yet come into force. The next is the rules. The major global data protection regulations GDPR, CCPA, CPRA, DPDP Act and PIPL Act. So first it is a GDPR. It is the straightest in the word, grant rights to be forgotten and imposes massive fines. The CCPA is a right to opt out of the sale of personal data. The DPDP Act is a use of the data factory and companies as enhancing their duty of care towards users. The PIPL is one of the newest and strictest, the heavy focus on the data sovereignty. So, the rights of the individual, it is a model laws empower you the data subject. As company, what data do you hold about me? It is access. The fix mistakes and update increases in your profile. It is a correction. The move your data from one services to another. Example, music app. It is a portability. The demand deletions of your data and the right to be forgotten. It is a erasure. So it is for the rights of the individual of a modern laws empower. The emerging trends in 2026 data protection as a first AI governance, second one biometric privacy, next dark patterns. The first one is AI governance is a disclosure if data trains AI, transparency on alignment of algorithmic decisions. It is a lone Daniels. The next biometric privacy, the stricter ruler for facial recognitions, fingerprints, and fingerprints and emotional AI. Crackdown and deactive website designs no more accept all or hidden unscrapable buttons. So it is for the our data protection act. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you.